Look, 1:30 is the only appointment I could get, OK?
Lunchtime, seriously, Sash.
It's all Erica had left. You'll manage.
I'm gonna have to, aren't I?
She has all new nail colours in.
Yeah? Ain't you fancy?
I'm thinking blood orangey. She has one called the Thriller Brazil. Imagine that's someone's job, putting names on nail varnishes. How mad would that be?
In a car in Blackpool Lake in County Wicklow earlier this week. The body has been formally identified as missing Dublin-based crime boss Richie Lennon. It is thought the body may have been in his own car in the lake for some time. A post-mortem examination is being carried out. Gardaí are appealing to the public for witnesses.
That was him, in the lake.
Richie Lennon. R.I.P.
Who did it?
Why? Do you want to give him a medal?
Carol.
I'm glad he's dead, aren't you?
Yeah. You know I am. Do you think he drowned?
Who knows?
Who cares?
Exactly. Right, I'm gonna give Tommy a call. Get him over here.
Well, his name is out there now. Hopefully that'll flush out some info.
His mother rang the station again.
Mrs. Lennon. That's twice today. She roared at me earlier. Who killed her son? We're doing nothing. We're all a share. We're useless. You know yourself.
At least somebody misses him.
Good point, because I've not heard one decent word said about that man. Oh, and I got nothing from Desi Burke or Francis McGill.
I've got my report written up on Nolly Brennan. He's been in hospital for weeks now. He was in a serious fight.
Why am I not surprised? So our gangland revenge theory goes up in smoke?
It might not have been a gang, but he had a lot of enemies. His murder has to be linked to drugs.
Or one of the seedy clubs he runs? Well, doubtful, but maybe it's not crime-related, maybe it's personal. Plus no murder weapon. Basically, we're back to square one.
It's out in the public domain now, though. Someone knows something.
D.I. McCabe? It has to be Lennon's phone. Okay. Call me the second you hear anything. They found a phone in his car.
Can they open it? Read the messages?
Well, it's been underwater for some time. It's in the lab. I'm not going to wait around here for an update. Come on.
Latte?
That's me.
This is Bruiser's.
It is, yeah.
What the sign says. There you go, enjoy.
Thanks.
One sugar, no milk. What can I get you?
You're busy?
Sort of.
It's a good complaint.
Ah, if I wasn't on my own.
Oh, no helpers today?
Ah, the boss is supposed to be here, but hey, don't get me started. What can I get you?
I'm hosting a mini conference this afternoon. I was hoping to order a selection of sandwiches and pastries.
Right, yeah, we can do that, no problem.
Great. Your cinnamon buns come highly recommended.
I'll pass on the compliment. Come here, how many people and what time?
4 o'clock for 12 hungry lecturers.
Right, yeah, no problem.
And you're not under too much pressure?
No, the boss is on his way in. Collect or deliver?
I'll collect, definitely. And settle up then?
Right, yeah, I'll see you later.
Later. Bye.
Americano, one sugar, no milk.
I'll make dinner tonight.
No need.
They're putting me up. It's the least I can do.
You're very welcome.
Thanks.
So, what are you making?
Don't get too excited. Meatballs?
Oh, Aunt will be delighted. Any word from Dolores?
She rang last night and this morning.
Good.
I didn't answer.
Oh.
Don't get all judgy.
I'm no. Hey. Hiya. Cleo's making dinner tonight.
I should think so.
Lucy.
Chuck.
You can do the washing up.
Cool. I'm just grabbing a paper.
Did you see they named that criminal they found in the lake?
Is that the one they think bombed Carol's cabs?
So they say.
Mad.
Do you think Carol had him killed?
She does have a sketchy past.
Good riddance, I say. It's because of him Dolores nearly died.
Yeah.
Makes you think, though. Life is ridiculously short.
Dolores doesn't trust me. She thinks I'm out for what I can get.
We all say stupid things. She said sorry. She wants to make it up with you.
Oh, I'm not ready.
Well, you will be soon. Maybe call her back. Or send her a text.
Maybe.
Thanks, Alex.
Cool.
Hey, would you look and roll out of the lab at lunchtime?
Yeah, finally.
Don't look at me like that. I know I'm late.
I was on my own all morning, Chris.
Well, I might have had a few drinks too many.
No kidding.
Oh, I needed some fun. We went dancing and then back to a friend's house and more dancing.
Yeah, good for you, man.
Yeah, brilliant. Back in the real world, it was manicure.
Well, you are well able.
Maybe, but I can't do it long.
Hey, yeah, in fairness, it was just a once-off, wasn't it, Chris?
I am sorry, Alex. What more can I say?
Right. Well, we got an order for 12 people. It needs to be ready by 4 o'clock. So.
You see, that's good news. Cheer up. You're too young to look so glam.
Oh, that's poetry there.
This isn't funny.
Okay, chill. I'll take some tablets.
And a bucket full of coffee.
Exactly. Here. What did they order?
Sandwiches and buns and stuff.
And any vegetarians or allergies?
He didn't say.
And you didn't ask?
No, I told you I was busy.
We can ring him. You didn't take a phone number, did you?
No.
Did he say where he works?
Yeah, he's a lecturer in a college nearby, so.
Alex.
Look, you weren't here, remember?
Did he pay a deposit? Do we even know if this person is going to show up to collect the order?
He will. He had a sort of an honest face.
If I said that, you'd call me an idiot.
Oh,
I was.
What if he doesn't show up? All that food goes to waste.
not my fault.
Ah, you're saying it's mine?
Right, well, I'm gonna head off. Good luck with that.
Is Cleo not here?
No, you missed her.
Right.
Sharon's upstairs.
Good. I want to ask her something. If she can work on Saturday.
Sorry, I'm being rude. I'm trying to get an appointment with my therapist.
I like the way you're so open about it.
Why wouldn't I be? It's something to be ashamed of.
Of course not. Therapy is a positive thing to be doing. I'm pleased for you.
Except he's not answering my calls, and I really need him to.
You having a tough day?
It happens. It's perfectly normal.
I wasn't suggesting otherwise. I could ask the doctor in the medical centre to recommend someone.
I don't want to see a stranger. I want to see Tyler.
As a stopgap? To get you through the next few days?
I said no. I'm being a cow.
You're not feeling well. It's okay.
You think I'm nuts? I'm not. I take my meds. I go to therapy.
No one's judging you.
No?
No. I hope Cleo realises I didn't mean to hurt her. If you get a chance to say that. Sure. Thanks. Thanks. I'm sure Tyler will get back to you. In the meantime, my offer stands.
Thanks, Dolores. You're the best.
Have you heard anything more?
Why? Because I hang out with Dublin crime lords. I know as much as you, Tommy, from the news.
I only asked.
It could have been Desi Book. They hate each other. Everyone knows that.
No, it's not his style. You'd had him shot. Or beaten up. Lake. It's a bit random.
They could have shot him in the car and then shoved the car in the lake.
Does it matter how he died?
Well, it does, actually. Have you ever read Agatha Christie?
Good afternoon. Sorry, am I interrupting something?
No?
There's been a development in our investigation into the murder of Richie Lennon.
Good for you.
We recovered his mobile phone from the car.
Which is great.
Well, we're looking with our technical experts. Despite the phone being submerged for some time, they managed to obtain data. Nothing to say? That's interesting, because the last 2 text messages the deceased sent were to you, Miss Foley.
Is that a fact?
It is. And here's the coincidence. They were also sent to you, Miss Bishop. For obvious reasons, I'd like you both to come to the station. I have some questions. Who'd like to go first? So you don't recall either of the texts Richie Lennon sent to you during Halloween week?
I get a lot of texts. Yeah, I'm sick to death of hearing his name today, though.
Indeed. Let me remind you, he sent this one to you and to Sash Bishop. It's finished.
Means nothing.
Really? Were you and he having some sort of relationship?
Don't make me vomit.
It's a no, then.
I wouldn't touch him if the human race depended on it.
I'd like to see your phone.
Be my guest. Once I see a warrant.
I'd also like to see the station bar CCTV footage.
Again, happy to help. With a warrant.
That's no problem at all. On the 31st of October, Richie Lennon sent another text, this time to 3 people, to you, to Sash Bishop, and to an unregistered number. Do you recognise it?
No.
Station bar, 6 p.m.
He never showed, or at least I didn't see him.
You or Jack could have been killed or injured in that firebomb. You suspect Lennon was responsible.
Everyone suspects that. But you lot couldn't prove it.
You wanted revenge.
Me and half of Dublin.
What did he want to talk to you and Sash about?
We'll never know now, will we?
Was he looking for somewhere to base his drug dealing?
Probably. But I never entertained him.
I had an interesting conversation earlier with Detective Steve Yates. You asked him for information on Richie Lennon.
I did, yeah. Richie hadn't been on the scene, which was odd. I wanted to know what he was up to. Keep one step ahead.
What did Detective Yates tell you?
Nothing. But he did raid me bar, which proves my point. They didn't find drugs. I suppose a quick smoke break's out of the question.
You nervous, Carol?
No. I'm addicted to nicotine. My one vice.
Zach Dillon. He was an employee of yours.
Yeah.
You fired him. Why?
You know why. Zach did stuff for Richie. He handed himself in. He's out on bail. You know all that.
Fact-checking.
Zach is an idiot. But I fired him for the same reason Yates found nothing in my bar. I don't get involved with drugs. Or scumbags like Richie Lennon.
See, no need to panic, as long as Mr. Lecturer shows up.
He will, all right?
Yeah, honest face, you said. Will you grab some napkins, please? Hi. Oh, hello. We've met before.
So we have the cemetery.
The cemetery.
You're here? Didn't I say you'd show up?
You're the lecturer guy.
Guilty. Human rights.
How interesting.
Can be. It's a great place you got here.
Thank you.
A friend of a friend recommended it, so I thought I'd check you out. I mean, not you. Your food. You know what I mean.
I do. What a nice coincidence.
Absolutely.
Okay, everything's ready. I'll bring to your car.
Oh, thanks. It's around the corner. The hazards are on.
We did a selection, just in case there's veggies or vegans.
Ah, you're great. I never asked. They're hungry, that's all I know.
It's lovely to see you again.
You too. Cristiano, am I right?
Yes. Patrick?
That's me. Well, take care.
You know where we are.
See you again. Oh, I haven't paid. Sorry about that.
Not at all. You can ring me.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I can take your credit card details over the phone and we'll be sorted.
Thanks.
Go, before you get a ticket.
I will ring. I promise.
I believe you.
So you didn't meet him at the station bar at 6 p.m. on the 31st of October?
Again, no.
Why did he text you?
Ask him. Oh, sorry, you can't.
He sent the text to 3 people, to you, to Carol Foley, and to this number. Do you recognise it?
No.
Your cousin, Charlotte Bishop.
What about her?
Well, she had dealings with him.
Is that a question?
She's running one of his clubs.
Yeah.
In Scotland.
Why ask if you know the answer?
Did she get on with her boss?
She didn't like him, but he paid well and she's good at her job.
Was Carol Foley having some sort of relationship with Richie Lennon?
In his dreams.
Were you?
You should do stand-up comedy. I want to go home to me daughter. You're wasting my time. You've nothing on me or Carol. That's blatantly obvious.
D.I. McCabe? You're in Kilkenny already? Good. Yeah. Bring him in.
I didn't touch Richie Lennon. I'm out on bail, I wouldn't screw that up. Can I call my dad?
Okay, then.
What?
You can arrange an appointment for me. You said you would.
I did, yeah. I'd talk to the GP tomorrow.
I'd like one today.
It's after 7 o'clock, Lucy.
Well, do your best. Or tomorrow will have to do. I'll go to your person if you come too.
Why would I come? Do you mean you want to live there or back?
I want you to come in with me.
Into the session? I can't.
I'd feel better if you were with me. Beside me.
But it's private. Between you and the therapist. It wouldn't be right. For either of us on any level. You must see that. It'd be inappropriate.
I hate that word.
I need to get back to Pete. Would you do me a favour? I got these for Cleo. Will you give them to her? Tell her I'm sorry?
Sure.
Thanks. I'm sure Tyler will contact you tomorrow.
He better.
Mind yourself.
Tyler, call me.
She asked me for the CCTV footage.
When does she want it?
I said get a warrant. Buys me time. I need to wipe everything.
That looks suspicious.
So does Richie coming out of here like a yo-yo, shouting his mouth off. As for you, roaring at him. What?
You hardly think I killed him.
You tell me.
Stop it. Is Zach not answering?
No. Kitty says he's freaked out.
I'd say he is. You better keep his gob shut.
He had nothing to do with it. He's been down in Kilkenny the whole time.
You know stuff. And your woman, she's got a way of making you talk.
She asked about Charlotte. The cheek of her.
She asked me if I was fooling around with Richie.
Yeah, me too. Know your audience.
Well, she has nothing on you, so she's talking nonsense.
Yeah, well, so we need to keep it together.
Good evening, folks.
Evening.
We'll have those warrants by tomorrow morning.
I'm looking forward to it.
I'd like to talk to my son.
Oh, of course, we finished interviewing him. His aunt is on her way to collect him.
Well, I can head down and collect him. I'd like to make sure he's okay.
Oh, actually, Mr. Dillon, we've uncovered a few things about you. You're not quite the innocent fruit and veg man you let on to be, are you?
What are you on about?
Well, Zach was very cooperative, and believe it or not, we had a witness come forward, a punter from the bar. On the 28th of October, the witness was having a quiet drink, which was interrupted by two men having a row. Richie Lennon and you, Mr. Dillon. Luckily for us, the witness has an excellent memory. What was it you said? I won't paraphrase. So. Here it is. If you have a problem with me, you deal with me. Leave Zach out of it. Another hair on his head gets touched, you'll have me to deal with.
This is an idle threat. I was angry.
Clearly.
Tommy's not the only man to threaten that waste of space.
True, but he might well have been the last. Thomas Dillon, you're being arrested on suspicion of the murder of Richard Lennon. You're not obliged to say anything unless you wish to do so, but anything you do say will be taken down in writing and may be given in evidence.
Lucy, hey, have a visitor.
Hey.
What are you doing here?
And how long before they find out what's in that lump of scrap?
The drugs? Hang on, what's it doing back in there?
Give Patrick a call.
Let's wait and see if he comes back tomorrow.
Or you could strike while the iron's hot.
Way too forward.
Did something happen?
You're gonna think I'm a horrible person.
Hey, no judgment.